Hello and welcome to this REBBL Playoffs cast of RO64 versus, let me get this name right, Nomentano Athletics or something. Can't pronounce it yet.
Nomentano Athletics. Come on now, get it right. I'm TheTrueBlu, and I say things right sometimes when I'm not tired.
You want to host the stream? You know, if you're going to let me introduce you? Yeah, we've got TheTrueBlu here today. God damn it.
Come on, keep it professional.
I was trying to, and you interrupted me. You've thrown me off kilter. Hello, Jonar. Right, okay, let's bring this to actually looking at the teams. Starting off with Stoobings' team, Rust Exposed. See, I already have a stream layout, so I can already look at the teams, and we don't have to click through like idiots. So yeah, we have a Norse team. Ooh, look at this Norse team. They got some.
This Norse team looks amazing. So you have Chab the Chapped, who is going to be looking to murder everything and everything in sight. And then you just have two good Ulf Warners that are going to be mobile guard pieces and really help you out there. You have a really interesting thrower that's gotten 2 doubles, but you like it since it's gotten 2 doubles because now it really opens up your options on offense. You have a player to throw to in Salty Salvating Sam, and then you have Slimy Superfed that is helping out. And hold on, my nephew.
Let's keep this professionally, says. Yes, so you have Slimy Superfed, who's a more mobile guard, blodge runner. Yeah, not very often that you see a thrower on a Norse team, so that's very interesting. We'll see how it works out. I mean, you've got 2 doubles. Undefeated season, really my days, that's very impressive. But so much death. Well, you know, there comes a price for perfection. We also have the only skilled lineman on the team is Raunchy Ravers, which is a blodge guard lineman, which is kind of really good. It's really, really good. Yeti, unfortunately, isn't a block Yeti, but it's still a Mighty Blow guard wild animal. With Juggernaut, so that's interesting. If you need to blitz with it, then you've always got the option of no fear from block.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just saying it's not often you see a thrower on a Norse team.
I think you'll see them more in Eternal Leagues, but in CCL, I don't think they're TV efficient enough.
I think they're fun. And that's what we like here on the stream. We like fun. So, pretty strong Norse team. Pretty old, I'd imagine.
2 seasons. 2
seasons. Well, not too old, but older certainly than the next team coming up. Has Stoobings' opponent tonight, Nablavectors Nomentano Athletics, which is some High Elves. 1 season old. Look at that. Look at all these startups. This was from...
Yeah, this team looks amazing if it was just going into next season. Yeah. But going into a playoff game against this Norse, I wish it had more.
Yeah, it is full of stats, Renor. Yeah, this is from G-Man 5B, humbly known by us as 5 Brexit. So what do we have? We have a blodge tackle blitzer, we have a naked blitzer, we have a movement up, Agi 5 dodge thrower, leader thrower. We have a moving up catcher, moving 9 catcher, always disgusting. We have an Agi 5 blodge catcher, that's very nice. We've got a blodge lineman, a guard lineman, PogChamp, a dodge kick lineman, and the wrestle lineman. Yeah, a lot of startups. Very catcher thrower heavy on the SPP. I'm a little worried that the blitzers are really underdeveloped.
I'm also worried that this team has only 1 double and it's just guard. I mean, but you're going to have to rely on random casualties to win this game, or at least have more of a chance in this game, because I think the Norse, they can reasonably expect to get some casualties on you.
Yeah, I think the hope here, 2 throwers, yes, very interesting. 1 has leader rolls, so that's giving him 4 rerolls. I think you're going to have to hope that your armor 8 holds better than his armor 7. Because you've not really you've got 1 tackle piece, and you're going to have to protect that tackle piece with your life, I would say, because there are some blodgers on the team. I think the way you play this is you try and not engage. the Norse. You don't want to get up in their face. I know they're armor 7, they seem squishy, but they are going to beat you to a pulp if they get the chance.
I have played a lot of Norse games, and when people think that they can outbash me, I end up throwing 70 blocks that game.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out well.
They're literally tall dwarfs with no armor. That's it. Yeah, it's a Lino with pass for 60k. Yeah, I mean, for it's interesting. It's not too bad. It's not the worst thing you could have. I think I'd rather have an extra thrower with leader than just a lineman. I guess he took it for the leader. But yeah, linemen aren't even that cheap. I mean, 70k is quite expensive for a lineman.
To get a thrower, you have to invest 90k.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
So to have a leader, you're investing 110 of your TD into that player.
I don't really know how much High Elves cost because I've only ever bought linemen. Lineman League.
Expensive. I played them this season, and they are more expensive than I like them to be, especially when you go through all the linemen like I seem to do.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with High Elves. That when they start out, they're really expensive, and you don't get a lot from them from the get-go. I mean, you only really get block in 2 pieces because you only get 2 blitzers compared to Dark Elves where you get 4.
And thank you for the update, Stoobings. They are out of inducements. The elves have taken a wizard and a bribe. Ooh, the bribe is a spicy pick. I like it.
That is a spicy pick. Let's see if the game wants to show itself. He was meant to ping me, but fine. Stoobings.
This is good enough as a ping, okay?
Now get out of the chat. If I see you in chat, I'm going to complain. We were talking about High Elves. But here we go, the game's live. So I'm going to click into it, and you just tell me where you are, and we can let you catch up, TrueBlu. Unless you have a super speedy SSD. It's nuts.
So I'm going to be in the game fairly quickly here. Don't worry about it. And we're going to catch up with each other. Like, I'm not worried.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in. It doesn't take me long.
Same.
Alright, cool. So, the Norse are setting up. It appears that they may have won the toss and chosen to go on offense.
I am rewinding to see who won the toss.
You can't, I don't think.
Can
Can you?
Because the toss is going up on my screen right now.
Nice.
Knocks it down. And then the dice log will now show who won the toss. Exposed Stoobings won the toss. He chose to kick.
Chose to kick.
Just to go on defense first. That is really rare for a Norse team.
He's not. Surely he's not. Because the way he's set up, this is not a defense setup. Well, it's not an offense setup from the High Elves. Unless there was a high kick or something, but... Or pitch, or perfect D. I'm pretty sure they're choosing to receive. But then again, the runners are... I'm very confused. But I think going on defense is the right option against Elves, because you want to force them to score early. Elves love to defend with a full team, so you don't let them defend with the full team.
The thing is, with Norse, though, it's kill or be killed a lot of the times. Maybe Stoobings is looking at this team, there's no Mighty Blow. He isn't worried about the killed part. Killing in a different sort of way, but basically, most people, if they get the choice to choose with Norse, they always choose offense, so it's a little bit spicy.
I like it, though. I think we need a little bit of spice. Throw your opponent off, killer. They're used to maybe going on defense first. Against teams like this, more conventional kind of, Norse are quite a bashy team, let's be honest. But yeah, no, it's a gamble. Because you might take more damage than you want. But maybe it'll pay off.
Yeah, he put all of his strength on the line of scrimmage. There isn't a lot that you can do to fight it since it all has guard. So, thought this through properly, but it's just a weird tactic that whenever I play Norse, I just go straight offense.
Yeah,
I can appreciate
you cut that offense button.
I cut what?
You just instantly mash that offense button. Can you let me punch him?
Alright. Yeah.
You alright?
I'm here.
Yeah. It's just probably...
Discord's being a little bit spotty because you're a bit in and out for me. I'm assuming I'm a bit in and out for you.
No, you're absolutely fine for me. It'll be on your end.
Man.
Well, it's more like because this server's set up in America, there's going to be 100 ping for me constantly. But it's great.
We could try direct call to see if that would work.
We could also try that if you like. I don't think we're friends. Oh no, we are.
Okay.
Hello?
Does this work?
Does this work? Yeah.
I think it's working.
It's working. It's working. I said, I don't think we're friends. You can't call someone if you're not friends in Discord. That's what I meant. I mean, he always tells me to shut up, so that must mean he's a friend, right?
Someone has to tell him to shut up, and it might as well be a friend.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is just, you know, we're used to it. I like this defense setup actually. I mean, a couple of linemen are exposed, but again, they're just rookie linemen. So, do you really care? Not really.
No, you don't really care, and your Ulfs aren't going to get hit. You're actually protecting your AD7 Ulf with this defensive setup.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Office Ornan. Talking about these names for a second because they're pretty good. I like this one. Sexually Supreme Sace.
He's sexually supreme. What can you say about it?
Nothing. Yeah, I don't know how much experience. I don't think Nablavectors played against Norse in this season because I don't think there wasn't a Norse team in their division, so it'll be interesting to see how he does it. I don't know if I'm too comfortable with leaving the blodge lineman on the line in case there's like a blots or something, but surely you want to use that blodge piece for like a blitz or something.
But the kick is coming in. It is a perfect defense.
Oh no. They can really... Yeah, here we go.
We're just going to jam up these elves.
Here we go. Rev up those engines, boys. The Norse trains are coming. Can I just... That's a very weird offensive setup, and I don't like it.
This is a situation where I think the Norse just came in with such a unique defensive setup. The High Elves just weren't ready for this in any way, shape, or form. As I think we probably want to view it from the High Elves' point of view.
Oh, if you want, yeah. If I don't win, we must have another Norse champion. Got Stoobs. Here, have some more guard. Yeah, you're damn right, little bits. You like guard? Here, have some guard. I think it's just because you want to look at the chests of the Norsemen. TheTrueBlu.
What are you saying? You are still cutting out, unfortunately.
Oh, dear. What I said was, I think you just want us to look from the High Elves perspective because you want to look at the manly chests.
So when I play Norse, I have the go-to team name, and that's Nips Out for Nuffle. So
Right.
that tells you everything about myself.
It wouldn't. Are we still having a discussion in chat whether having two throwers is good in the High Elves? I don't think the man cares. Right, well, sort of deep kick. Nothing the elves can't handle with this movement 7 thrower. But honestly...
And now, how do the High Elves react to this? Because a lot of your players are tagged up with tackle, your dodge pieces, your other piece. You can't really get a lot of forward momentum with your blodge tackle. To get forward momentum, it's going down this left flank, and that's where two berserkers are lying, waiting.
Yeah,
in the grass.
Right, well, we get knocked down. Lubricious Lumi with Kelador. Oh. High Elves immediately starting with knocking out a Norseman.
AV7 is terrible sometimes.
So is AV9. Trust me. AV9 took a real beating today.
Oh man. There's also a different game. You can check it out on Dr. Hep's channel. But there was some armor that just did not hold today. Same exact matchup, Norse versus High Elves. I won't give any more details besides that.
No spoilers. Spoilers are banned. He's all nervous now, he doesn't want to give spoilers. That was an interesting move. Decided we didn't want to stand there, we wanted to stand there instead, so we just done another dodge that we didn't need to do.
He's trying to commit to a hit, but the guard is going to make it so that way it's still 1 dice.
I don't like this. Because if it goes wrong, there's a possibility that this catcher's going bye-bye off the pitch.
Chab the Chapped is looking, and he's seeing that Agility 5 catcher, and he's saying, I want to kill it.
We're now trying to come up with tactics as to why we would have 2 throwers. And there's the 1 dice. We managed to push off the elf. And we've given ourselves another 2 die.
Fishing for a pal on this one.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the High Elves are getting a little bunched up on the left-hand side. Which I don't really like. I feel like if we wanted to try and... But it's not even really clearing the players off unless you remove them, like... They're still here.
I think you have to try to dodge out and I think set up a screen. Well, you essentially have a screen. You do the 1 and 9 block, and then you do an extra dodge just for order of operations and technically what's more likely to succeed.
And we went pow fishing and we found double pushes. Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6. You can put that guard back in and around the to the left side of the Agility 5 catcher. You can do a bit of a chain push, and you can probably get to a point where push on the first one, possibly knock down on the second one. You can target the leader thrower with your piling on Chab the Chapped.
Jesus. This elf isn't really that safe. Oh no.
None of those elves are safe.
I mean, we've made a screen. We made 2 screens even. But I have a suspicion that Stoobings isn't going to care right now, and he's just going to try his best to surf Kelador.
Going for the surf, I think, is a bit risky. I think you have to invest a lot of resources, and that kind of overcommits you.
Right. But at the same time...
You have to cancel out assist and stuff.
At the same time,
Go
if
ahead.
you do it, you've got a beer stand. And even if you don't get the full surf off, you might be able to hit it with Mighty Blow and piling on. Because getting rid of this player would be very handy, because that's an Agi 5 out of the way, Blodger. Kind of running on fumes after that. Because we've only got one other Blodger.
What else could you do?
Agi 5 surf it, Ravers agrees, so does Professor Chaos. It looks like that's what's happening.
Initially. With Slimy Superfed.
I mean, if you're... I'm liking the way this is
I don't know
going.
if he's going for the surf. He looks like he's going for it now, though. That should be fun.
What, yeah, he decides to just... Like, that's it, I'm schmoving. Where's he going? Here he goes. He's in. Oh.
Pal, I think you take it.
I think you take the power, yeah. Because you've got the option to hit something else important as well. And he is armor 7.
So you could get a surf off onto the thrower, I believe. That's actually a little bit too difficult based on when those players are.
Yeah, you might be tempted to just go after something else instead. But still, the Agi5 Blodger is stunned, so he will be there and he's going to be in danger.
So the target that isn't frenzy trapped at all, and that you can easily get to, is Duca Navho, the Blodge Tackle. Or giving up your safety, essentially, but I thought it was a good play.
No, we're just going for it, dude. We're just going after the Gusto. The one dice would have been fine
Stoobings
also.
wants to get rid of the extra thrower.
Well, if you removed it, you removed the reroll. Wizard for Nablavector. Fair enough. Always good in elves, especially when you have a couple of Agi5 kicking about. And Stoobings will just make going after a Gusto with Gusto, yeah. And Stoobings is just gonna, do a kind of weird column, a couple of columns just to make sure he can't hit his valuable pieces.
I think we're going to see an attempt to change the sides here because the left-hand flank is really supported. You're going to go to the right-hand flank, and then it's going to get really supported because you won't be able to get that much forward momentum. You're just in a really bad spot unless you want to risk the guard lineman.
You can't throw the guard lineman in there, that's just a death sentence.
It's a death sentence, but if you don't throw it in there, then you're not going to get any kind of forward progress.
Magikarp salesman, I'm going to make a cup of tea. I want at least 3 dead elves when I get back. I can't promise you anything. Right, just blitzing this boy. Oh, we got the pow. On Raunchy Ravers.
Ravers is just fine.
He's okay. He's a Khemri at heart. Yeah, if you leave the Agi5, you would probably be tempted to kick it in the head, as my stasis put it so nicely.
Kicking things in the face is really fun. I can confirm.
One of my favourite pastimes. In the game. I'd like to clarify, just for the lawyers out there, in the game, not in real life.
Wait, you don't kick people in real life?
No.
I thought that this game was teaching you how to have real life skills.
I mean,
This is really good to get what you want.
it does prepare you for Glasgow.
And starts to call you out. You just hand them money. Like, is this not how we do real life?
No. I don't know what you do in Yankee Doodle Town, but that's not what we do here.
And I feel like I've been lied to.
Fake Blues. Oh, tackle being a thing. Force out a team reroll if he wants to dodge out Aurelio.
Even the team reroll, it's the leader reroll. You're okay if it dies. Now.
I suppose, but then you also don't have the spare reroll for the extra for the next half.
Priority number 1 should be the movement catcher, but the movement catcher has just been screened off so well that you can't really get to it whatsoever. So,
yeah,
your priority number 1 all of a sudden, due to it being easy to get to it, is going to be the agility 5 catcher.
Pretty much. I think at the moment you're just going to have to try and get rid of the chaff before you get to the good stuff. Makes that dodge. That elf knows how to dodge. Interesting, so he chose to go block, guard, break, tackle, and both elves. I assume Mighty Blow's coming next whenever that happens?
So he was going for, I want to win the Challengers Cup, not the Challengers Cup, the playoffs this season. And he was talking to Ornan, talking to Iron Master, two very good Norse coaches, and they said, if you want to do it, you have to go for break tackle instead of Mighty Blow. Long-term development, but break tackle helps you win now.
Well put. See, I knew I had you on for a reason. Oh, come on, Mike. Give him a break. He's had one turn. People. He's had one turn. Asking him to turn up the heat. This is such a passive defense. He's had one turn to defend currently. Give it time. We've got 7 more turns. Ball is moving up.
Ball can currently be sacked unless you decide to protect it with your movement 9 catcher or a guard lineman.
Yeah, I don't like this because it's like, who do we use to actually like protect it? Oh no. No, we haven't. This is playoffs, Nablavector.
Oh. Alright, you are searching for essentially a 5-up. Wow. But on a 1 die, and you can completely screw over the positioning of the elves here.
I'm not going for another match of Meltsy. As fun as that was, I'm not going through another one.
You bring up a great point in Cesticide. You can mark with the lineman, and you can blitz with the Agility 5 runner.
You mean Agility 4?
Agility 4, yes. The Agility up runner. That's exactly what I said.
It's GFI, is it not? Or I mean, you could cut the corner, but cutting the corner is scary because there's a tackler there.
It is scary because it is a tackle zone, but it is a 3+.
No, it'll be a 4+.
With a reroll?
It'll be a 4+ because he's Agi. 2+ because he's Agi 4.
No, Agility 5 would be the tackle zone.
I don't know if you and me are looking at different things, but
we might be looking at different things. It looks like Superfed is saying why you're not going for the Stoob. He's just going for the 1 die. I don't know.
It's the manly option, and I respect it. Now I'm with you, my says. This is too passive. I would have went for that. It's not every day you get an option. You get the chance to just whack the ball carrier like that on else.
It's not every day that you get to hit the ball carrier, and it's not every day that you will be able to pick up the ball with an agility piece after he sacked it.
There's literally no other dice roll for this blitz other than the block dice. That's it. And you only need a both down. Oh, he's not spotted it. And see that
the Juggernaut does a thing.
That knockdown there, see that both down? That's what you could have used to get the ball on the ground, Stoobings.
Oobs, you can't choke. My state's made a meme. You don't want these mean Canadians making memes of you.
Is the game progressing for you? Because for me, it's currently sitting on looking at wondering which block dice we're taking.
It's progressing for me.
Oh dear. Right. I'm going to quit the replay. I'm going to reload the replay. Sorry folks, radio cast for now. I think I've had a replay bug.
Oh, radio cast for you? Okay. So after that 1 and 9 using Juggernaut, there was a dub skull. Stoobings invested the reroll. He got the stun off of the hits that eventually got to the knockdown. He decided to pile it on. He killed the blitzer, and it was not apothecaried.
What? I'm so upset that we missed that. Thanks, Cyanide.
He could have done all of this while sacking the ball. Like, sure, you killed something. I still would have sacked the ball.
I would 100% sack the ball. I don't understand why we didn't take that option, but So yeah, Magikarp. We got one death. Is that okay? I don't know if you're back from your cup of tea yet, but we got one. Got one.
Maybe Magikarp is just sitting back, waiting to see if there's 2 more deads. Then he can come back and it's just like, good, Stoobings, you did your job.
Comes back turn 16.
I finally got my tea.
It's like, I've been here the whole time, but I didn't want to comment until there was 3 dead elves. And we never heard from Magikarp Salesman again. Okay.
But Magikarp got his tea, and he's actually excited, even though it's only 1 dead elf.
Some more health, yeah, exactly, Arch.
It's not looking good for these healths, Arch.
Apple was not
the Apothecary was not burned super fed. It was a rookie blitzer, so there was no need for it.
0 SPP blitzer, not worth. Okay, so we're running the ball this way. I guess because most of the Norse are over here. But they can shimmy on over. The other thing I don't like about this is like, yeah, sure, you've got your garden there, but I'm a bit worried about the Yeti getting involved. Tackle doing a thing.
Is Superfed gonna get knocked down for asking stupid questions? We shall see.
Oh.
He is being KO'd for asking those questions.
Shut up! And that's what we get for not blitzing the ball. That's annoying, that's a blodge guard piece. Gone. It's tackle too, right?
Yeah. Losing out on that. So as it looks like right now, the Yeti has an opportunity to just hit this guard lineman really, really, really hard. I would like to see Aurelio try to get some more forward progress. That way you at least have a bit of a screen. You have something going your way. Watch out Mesiste. We're going to make sure that there isn't another sack on the ball.
Well, he sort of he has covered it because there was another kind of easy sack on the ball. 1 dice and the Yeti gets a knockdown.
Get the spicy knockdown.
Now please do not follow up. He followed up. Okay, so we can blitz the ball again. Okay, are we going to screw it off now? There we go. We've finally done. We've actually kind of protected the ball.
It's good. I have a feeling this kicker is about to get palmed.
Oh. Hello, Big Burly Bob. Welcome.
Oh no, Sexually Supreme Sace was already taken, so you're slimy, Superfed.
I'm sorry, bud.
Hate to break it to you, but that's the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes.
I mean, at least you're not super sucky soul.
I mean, you make a point. It could be worse.
Covered in that goof goop. Right. Well, if Stoobings watched this back, he'll be kicking himself for not taking that opportunity.
Sure, he got the kill, but it's just, you could have been in such a strong position. You would have forced the High Elves to essentially retreat, maybe even use their wizard. And invest a lot of resources and then allow your Norsemen to play a better defense in the Elves half.
Jump up. Down 2 more Norsemen.
20-second super fed. I could appreciate that one. Good call, Michaels.
Oh yeah, that is actually a really good call. For your replacement. You're not dead, you're KO'd. You'll be back.
Stoobings gonna attempt to. It looks like Stoobings is gonna attempt to blitz with the Yeti to get him back into the play. He doesn't want to be down the Yeti, just trying to stand up on a 4+.
Yeah, his 4+ has worked out the past 2 turns, but I mean, that is a tongue twister, Michaels. You want to have a go at that? Because England ain't my good language. Oh,
right,
but hang on, we got the Fat Pow and Casio, and we just stunned him.
Stun's still pretty big. You're eliminating one of the dodge pieces, so now when you dodge out with your other piece, you might fail something. You won't be able to get a good screen. You can't flip sides as easily. That stun is absolutely huge. And let me see if I can name this correctly, Michaels. Sloppy super Psyap salad, sometimes sensually super fed.
Say it 5 times fast.
Because you forgot that.
Say it 5 times fast.
Oh, I'm not going to do that.
I like to test my co-casters to see what stupid things they'll do for me. Else can cut through.
I already asked for a biscuit, and I could not get a biscuit, okay? Without a biscuit, I can't do that 5 times fast.
God, that's a leader thrower. Arch is cringing right now.
Yeah, Arch, there's 2 throwers on this team. One is super cool, and I love him. The other one is just there being a leader.
He's hanging out. So yeah, I think you can go for My Stays, the mascot. You can force a gap through there, and you might be able to pile something else through. The issue with that is, yeah, exactly, Michael. That wheel-eyes death. Gotta make a move soon, though. We've got to free up our catcher as well.
Wouldn't mind throwing the agility 5 catcher on a 2+, through and trying to get a screen over the top and trying to rotate back to the right side, but now you have a scoring threat as well. You are going to risk him to being killed by Chab the Chapped, but as of right now, you don't really have a lot going for you.
Looks like he's going to go for a blitz through My Stays the mascot. He is. Oh, don't get knocked down. So he might decide not to try and go through that gap. Instead, he's going to put more players on the Yeti. Don't like it.
This Yeti is just getting all the friends today. To get decent dice on it, you would need to put another assist on it, and I don't like that we're piling all of our really skilled players. We've not got a lot of The fact
many.
that you're being so bunched up is allowing the Norse with fewer players to really be effective in defending against you.
Yeah, I would have just dodged away from the Yeti. Honestly, this is risky because you have to take the block with the guard piece. I think, because you don't really want to take the block with the catcher, because then your catcher will definitely be standing next to a player. Yeah. Oh.
You get another one die pal onto the Yeti.
Lucker noob. Be even more lucky if he killed the Yeti right now. Do not follow that up.
Might follow it up to get an extra 2-die block on the raunchy Ravers. Doesn't.
I saw the armor break animation happening. I thought, have I just cursed Stoobings Yeti?
Those 1-dies have really changed the dynamic of the game.
Chab, you're fine. 1-dies are the professional strats. Yeah. 1-dies and leaving your ball open to be blitzed.
Speaking of that, 1, 2. Alright, well, that makes it a little bit more difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ball is still technically blitzable from the agility 4.
Just a random pow coming out in a blodger. He powed me blodger. Getting dwarfed by elves. I don't know what's worse, getting elfed by dwarfs or getting dwarfed by elves.
Getting elfed by dwarves sucks.
One day.
Avers is yelling at the High Elves, stop powing him. Super lineman. That's rolled 2 doubles.
It's just when a team does what you don't expect them to do, which is just mince you up. Or be as agile as an elf. It's like, what can I do here? He's doing things he shouldn't really be able to do. I mean, at least they're only KOs. There's a chance of getting them back. Uh-oh. Okay, we're just throwing bodies.
Retargeting here.
When in trouble.
It's either the tackle or the agility 5.
When in trouble, stick some guard in it. It'll be fine. There you go. Stick some guard in it. That's what it's for, right?
Exactly.
Punch him in the gob. Wow, Arch. Blitz coming in.
Going after the agility? No, we're going after the tackle.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna pile on? Oh, we'll pile on. And we do nothing. Rolling a 7. I ain't gonna.
Only had claw, that would have worked. Stupid Norse players not having claw.
I think the Berserker should have horns. I mean, look at their mod. The big horn. Please don't do that, Cyanide. Or GW, please don't do that.
They did it. I think Norse would be more competitive long term.
They'd be so broken.
Chab, you're not so useless. You killed at least one thing.
Yeah, I mean, you killed an elf. So, you're the most useful Norseman on your team, even though, yes, that turn you were useless. But...
Everyone else is pretty useless. I think the coach is the most useless because he forgot to do a 2-die on the ball. Well, he didn't forget to do it. He didn't see it.
It's very easy for us to sit here from our ivory tower of casting, supplied by Terra Tenants, Art Discount Armor Emporium, to say, oh, this is the play, yeah, this is what you should definitely do. Coaches see it differently. He may have just been focusing on what can I base and what can I hit, rather than can I blitz the ball.
That was the thing, is that I didn't think that the ability to blitz the ball was not there. So he might have had a different play just mapped out in his head, and then he didn't really see the opportunity to hit the ball.
Yep. Meanwhile, my stays is getting pounded yet again. Is it a Friday night?
See if the mascot can hold up here.
He's alright. Oh, that's a... It's a bold follow-up. Just getting ever and ever closer to that cycling. A couple of surfs here can really balance up the numbers for the Norse.
Stacy could elect not to do it, but I don't think that's what would have happened. You had a fairly easy 2-die on the ball. I think you take that when you can.
Well, the Norse armor's holding up this turn so far, which is good for them. Um, Still not really finding a way through yet for the High Elves, but they'll get there eventually. Right now they're doing a weird thing and they're grinding their way through the pitch. I mean,
You're gonna see Sexually Supreme Sace get hit by the Agility 5. You got to remember about jump up here.
yeah.
This is where Norse can be really tricky if you don't remember about jump up.
Then it's when I play Norse, I forget that we have jump up.
That's why you lose with Norse. Can confirm.
Yeah. Yeah. Not even gonna deny that. Okay. Oh, I don't like that.
I do. It actually just gives you something else to think about if you are Stoobings in your next defensive turn. Look at it. You can set this up so that way you can get a couple of
Ball's covered
jump
now.
up hits. And then you also have a blitz. This could be a very big turn for the Norse if they get the Mighty Blow to fire.
Push please for days, according to chat. I'm dumb, so I don't see them. This has not been as explosive as I expected from Stoobings out the gate.
Nablavector, though, I think he's played it fairly well. He was reasonably confused for the defensive setup. He didn't really know how he wanted to approach it. The perfect defense put him on the back foot, but now he's just finding a footing. He's just taking pot shots, not allowing a lot of hits back at him. Nabla, some credit where it's due.
I agree, but he was fortunate that Stoobings didn't go for the ball that turn, because that was a mistake. I think if he just pulled the ball in a couple of squares, it would have been absolutely fine. But he didn't, and he got away with it. So we got jump up hit. We got a jump up here on the Agi 5 catcher with Chab the Chapped. So I think he's going to take that.
What is he targeting with that blitz then?
Yeah.
There is a shot on the ball.
Yes.
It is a 3+2+, 2+.
It's a 2+. It's an Agi 4. Agi 4 runner. Oh. We're going for the ball. We don't get him down. Do we use a reroll? We do, and we've just found a push. But it is forcing the issue. This time Stoobings actually goes for the ball. And
We jump up. It's going to be a 1-die, but he's trying to mark the ball up with tackle here. And that is Phil's bad man.
That's a Phil's Badman. I respect it for the fact that he tried to get tackle on the ball. But at the same time, it didn't work. And now I think you can, if you want to be mega greed, you could surf this player, but then that runs the risk of you getting surfed back. The better idea is probably forcing our way through. Probably the oath.
A situation here where you can get a lot of your high elves just in the backfield. You hit Stace the mascot with Nomens.
Yep.
It's with your guard piece, and then you just run everybody through the gap.
Yeah, definitely.
There's going to be multiple KO rolls. That's the best thing about allowing to score this half.
Yeah, you tuned in at an interesting time, Sean, man. Wouldn't say it was a good time, but it was an interesting time.
It's a good time depending on who you're rooting for.
I think he's rooting for the High Elves.
It makes sense.
Maybe someone's put a tip on the High Elves, huh? Oh, hold up.
That is a play I would not have done.
That's a. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my! He rolled a 5 in the intercept. I would have forced a safe throw.
They do have a safe throw, yeah. But that is an agility roll that you might fail. Like, there's still a chance of failure.
And I would say the ball's pretty home free now. I don't think there's no Norseman that can catch it. You can base it, but that's about it.
It is a 2+ that can be rerolled, but we act like you can't 1 in 36.
You can always 1 in 36. We are going for the surf.
I just thought that he could have done it to where he's trying to find the correct words to say here.
Meanwhile, we have punished out my stays. Fortunately, the beer stand did not backfire. Crepusculum.
That is 4 removables to 1 still.
Crepusculum, thank you for the host. L, thank you for the raid. Don't have alerts up, so I'm just reading that from the chat. But yeah, thanks. Alright.
I think Stoobings played the few parts of this defense really, really well. I think not going for the sack when he had the opportunity.
That's an elf chirping up. He makes it the second time.
I think that's the one thing that he just really needs to reevaluate.
I wouldn't say it was elf BS. I mean, they are armor 7. Most of the ones he hit. He did hit an armor 8, but, you know.
There is absolutely no bias there. Kicks, like... it's a terrible block if he's going to make it.
Goes for the 1 dice and gets
one die pow.
He's dwarfing it up, man. And gets mega rewarded.
Now he has a 2 die there.
I mean, what can you do? Grandview King, welcome. We don't get rewarded for the 2 dice. Clearly 2 dice are ineffective. 1 dice though. 1 dice have been really good.
Stoob can't really force a score earlier than he wants. He potentially could do a 1-turn attempt, given the fact that you have agility 4. KOs to get back into the picture.
Uphill is better than 1 die. I know about that logic. Uphill is... what about 3 dice uphill? That's probably the best dice, right?
Yes.
Def good. 1 dice? Nice. You still need to try and force him to score. At least next turn. Which you could probably do. Oh, we just blitz. Oh, well, we're doing a push play. By the looks of it. I don't know why we didn't push her. I mean, we're going POW hunting right now.
We are. I think he's just trying to encircle these players, potentially hit them with Chab the Chap's next turn.
Right. Yeah.
You do get a 2-die on whoever you want to get a 2-die on.
Oh my word! You actually made the my dude symbol. I'll say it. It was a bad blitz. Yeah, it was a bad blitz. And I agree, Ravers. I think you should have just been focused on seeing what you could remove. Oh, fails the dodge.
Can't reroll. Doesn't. Good.
Yeah. Is that a cat? It's not a cat. That is the podcast frog.
It's a cat if you want it to be a cat, Sean, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's stopping you.
I mean, yeah. Sean, man, have you had anything to drink, or have you been munching more carrots? It's whatever you want it to be. Foul chap sword. Do not foul. That's a really bad idea.
No, you can foul him. You have a bribe. You do foul Chab so hard.
We have a bribe? We do. Okay, yes, we need to clear this off so that the foul is better. But yeah. Honestly, I forgot they had a bribe.
Ab, you did everything wrong. You made a certain team cry. It's been 48 hours. I can talk about that game. You made those orcs cry. Okay, dude?
Shut man, please. What a I'm not even going to read that comment out. We do knock down the oath. I would have stayed to make the foul better.
It's like he's forgetting that he has a bribe.
I don't like it. I'm going to say it. I don't like it.
I forgot he has a bribe.
I mean, I forgot. He probably forgot. So, yeah.
He was just in such a hard position throughout the entire first half where he didn't have any foul opportunities that he might have just forgot all about it.
Maybe. We've been greedy here. Okay, now stay put. Stay. Stay.
Oh.
Come on. You've got such... He's niggled as well. He's niggled... No.
You can foul the oath now.
You fouled the niggle.
But it's just not as good of a target.
He's so much scarier.
He can kill you.
After all the dead wolves. Look, I try and block that. We use a reroll there for God knows why. Agreed. Yeah, no. You tend to forget after your third dead wolf in the season.
You foul the Zerker every single time, but I just think he was in a position where he forgot about it because that is not a usual inducement for High Elves.
I think you do it. I think you use Nomans, and I think you just stamp on this boy. I don't see why not. Or not.
Doing it. No. He's up with your movement 9-piece.
Chab's gonna kill the team. That's what's gonna happen next turn. Chab's just gonna like turn on. It's like, oh, you had a chance to kill me. And now I will kill you. Oh. Oh. mean, there's not really much. I mean, we can base the ball.
The other Zerker or the Ulf, please foul something.
No. He's not gonna.
All right, let's put some odds on. Oh, he's gonna foul.
Fouls the Ulf. Oof. Yeah.
I was about to say, let's put odds on if he remembers that he has a bribe or not. Ulf is AV7, yes.
I still think
the Zerker
was
is what can cause more damage to you throughout this game.
Oh, jump up failure. That's not good. Yeah, but the Zerker is armor 7 and he's niggled as well, metal. So, and we failed dodge. We tried to free up or the 4 up, even. Oh man, this half has just not gone Stoobings' way.
Well, it could have gone Stoobings' way, but I'm gonna bring it back to what was it, turn 2 or turn 3, when all he had to do was do a 3+ dodge with dodge, and then you have a 2 die on the ball.
Yeah, just put some real pressure on him.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fail.
I think not going for that really just set him back a lot, and we're gonna see the foul before the score. This is risky.
Bold move, I like it. It's stupid bad. Wow, Grand Blue King. Yeah.
Stace, do you have the meme of Stoobings choking? We might need it.
Oh!
Ornan is dead. Is the apothecary used? It is, and it's
dead. He's double dead. Oh my lord. He rolled an 11 on the armor. On the injury, even. Rolled exactly what he needed to get through the armor. He rolled a 3, then he rolled... oh, that is big.
You can also make this a 3 die onto Ravers over on the right hand side here. No, make it a 3 die. You didn't do it. You're not punished.
He didn't. He had tackle. It's fine. One elf died. Yeah,
and the High Elves are now winning. They are out bashing the Norse. The Norse have to get extremely lucky KO rolls to have a chance at maybe a 1-turn attempt.
Yeah, we do. Well, they don't get the Yeti back, but they do get 2 other players, so...
And please, if you're going to do a passive setup, just please spread out these players on the line.
No, don't. You don't want to put them close to the sideline, dude. Keep them as far away from that as possible.
Please, don't do this. You played an amazing half. Don't allow 1 turn to screw up your half.
I suppose, actually, yeah.
You have to invest a lot of resources to get the surf off. I would not allow a potential 1 turn here.
Yeah, that was a certain dominance. You're damn right. I'm gonna kill your Ulf, then score.
You are giving the 1 turn opportunity. I'm gonna spread them out. Is Stoobings used to doing the Norse 1 turn?
I don't know.
That's something I do not know.
It's Stoobings used to doing the 1 turn.
It looks like he's setting up for it.
We have got plenty of frenzy, so it's very possible. Movement 8, but add you 3.
It's movement 7.
Movement 7, but add you
And
4.
add you 4.
Yeah, the thrower is actually going to be quite handy with accurate, strong arm. The Age of Elf has come. Professor Chaos. I was spoiled for most of a season with Movement 10 Wolf. It was easy. Pushing 1 square. Hey, he's good. There you go. If only he lived, he would have gotten sprint.
He would have become a natural one-turner if you lived.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the plan. It's taken me 4 seasons to properly nail the Khemri 2 turn. Well, Hazard. Some Khemri coaches can't even do that in 5. He's to fill another spot. My stays, Lord of Memes, has declared. There we go. You happy now?
Alright, let's see if he can hit this. I have to get fairly fortunate.
Incoming pitch invasion taking out all the Norse. Wait. I don't know, I just sort of said it in passing. Arch, I didn't really mean it.
You should know that here in REBBL, we like to have a democracy on our memes.
I thought you were a republic. That's really thrown a spanner in the works, hasn't it? Are the tacklers in the... Tacklers aren't even on the sidelines. Are we getting some, like, REBBL lore coming in? We're Super Federation. I like that, Dranar. Very clever. Reroll.
An extra reroll.
Handy. Catch.
Ooh.
Handy.
That is bad.
Yeah, that's why he said
Wanting
it.
to potentially use that player to do a block, move around to a different square. Him catching the ball screws up.
It was my states that caught it as well. Oh dear. Still going for it. Credit where credit's
And he
due.
used the reroll in the first block.
Had to. Two squares off. How do we do
This
it?
is still on. Frenzy makes it so that way it's still possible.
We need to fill some gaps. I think.
You can hit with Raunchy Ravers, and as long as you get the... it doesn't matter if you get a push or knockdown.
Yeah. Sean, man, please. Don't say that. Even if it makes
Oh man, I'm
officials.
getting PTSD from when you cast my Miners game and my Agility 4 Blitzer died.
It's probably why he's saying it TheTrueBlu.
I was so stupid with that player. I was trying to preserve a 3-0 instead of just... and I paid the iron price for it.
Just because you can one turn doesn't mean you should.
It wasn't even a one turn. It was just me trying to his offense because I wanted to not allow a score.
I would say it's very doable, yeah. This is why we have 4-minute turns, ladies and germs. Because otherwise people wouldn't be able to work this out. Or otherwise we wouldn't see hilarious things of seeing someone planning a one turn for 4 minutes only to screw it up with the quick snap. Has anything happened, or is he still sitting there?
He's thinking about it.
Right, okay, I was just making sure I wasn't hit with the old REBBL bug.
Next move.
He's moving. Oh,
Kills the GFI with the thrower.
Oh!
Death Lord is dead.
You kinda did, Sean, man.
No, you didn't call it, Sean, man. You said it dies on the dodges. That was a GFI. That was not calling it.
The floor thinks Norse shouldn't have throwers. And the Yeti doesn't even get up. Oh, this is going horribly. That isn't how you one turn.
Oh my gosh. Oh. So we're stuck at, how many players is that? 9?
Yep.
9 versus 11. There's been 3 dead players this game.
Yeah, there hasn't just been like an injury, it's been all deads. Straight up. Everyone dying. Yeah, he's smart. Yeah, he does not want to die.
And he sees what's going on and is just like, you guys do your thing. I'm gonna stay over here.
Here's the worst thing. The elves still have the wizard and they still have their bride? Yes. They still have the wizard and bride. Trishan Fireball? For the memes? No?
I don't want to go to challengers where my players might die. So I go to playoffs where my players might die.
Players definitely will die. I would have been fouling from turn 1 if I had the bribe. But that's just me.
He couldn't really foul from turn 1 because he was stuck in that bad position from the perfect defense.
That's true. I still would have done it. This is why I'm never in playoffs, by the way. So yeah, everything's going the High Elves' way right now, which is great for Nablavector.
Norse could still go berserk, but they only have 2 Mighty Blow. That's not a lot of Mighty Blow to go berserk.
My stage, yes, you can post a link. It's meme time, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, the meme.
You're gonna have to post it for me.
We're so patiently
in Discord chat so I can see it. Oh dear.
You just need 1 palm to start going off, but if the palm starts going off, there is the bribe. There is no apothecary.
Yeah.
There's still risk in this kicks.
So, what we saw of the floor was him...
Chubstep. Mistakes. Because I'm just going to send it to Chubstep.
I mean, you can send it to TheTrueBlu, and then you can post. I mean, you can post links in the chat. That's fine as long as they're not, you know, viruses or CP and that. Obviously, kickoff happening. Is that a GIF? Oh my god, it's a GIF. Changing over. Nice. Are you okay, TrueBlu?
I'm enjoying this meme.
TrueBlu, let me enjoy it.
I'm not talking about it. That's just great.
I want want to enjoy the...
My stays, I appreciate it.
Anyway, meanwhile, an elf gets knocked to the ground and is KO'd. Finally, Mighty Blow paying off. Come on, where is it? God, you trolls.
That is a 10 out of 10 would recommend meme. Just saying.
Can I see it? No? Okay.
You can see it. Pull it up. Pull it up on stream.
That's an extra clip. I want to be lazy. I wanted to pay attention to the game. Anyway, Blitz coming out. Nothing happening. But we have managed...
Superfed gets back into the game and it decides not to knock anything over.
Okay, this is a good one.
It goes on for a little bit. It's good. We see the pickup work with
He's choking.
and
Okay, pickup works. Don't need a thrower when you got an Agi 4 runner. So we managed to KO an elf, which means we're bringing the balance of power back to the Norse a little bit.
You're still down a man.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, but it's not that bad. It's not all bad. God damn it, the memes are what make REBBL work, man. So, as the High Elves, honestly, you just hit a target. You don't really do too much. I would be tempted to hit this guard piece. Bit scary because it would put you on the sideline. So, it looks instead that he's going to go for the Ulf, who's on his own. Don't mind that. Get rid of one of the strength 4s and you're really gonna... Yeah.
Really, he's in a great position. As long as he gets another removal or an armor break, you put Stoobings in a tough spot, you have the wizard, you can reasonably go up 2-0 here.
Yeah.
If you play this correctly.
Exactly. But I think he's probably right to target the Elf, because he is on his own. There's no risk of you really getting surfed from it. Don't know if I'd commit that player.
Just want to kill the other Ulf, it's fine. You want to see Stoob, just reroll.
We don't manage to knock down the Elf. We probably just push to disengage. Right choice. I think if we managed to get the knockdown there, I think a foul might have been coming for that Ulf.
I wouldn't mind a foul coming for that Ulf. Not going to get a lot of pressure onto the ball here. The Norse are going to be able to cage, but that just might mean a fireball.
Yeah.
And fireballs have been used recently by lots of teams.
They have done things. Most of the time.
I think we're just going to see an elf screen here. Try to force up. See what you can do from there.
No, I'd agree. The bolt is definitely much more effective when you have an Agi 5 player on the pitch.
It is much more effective, but it isn't a fireball. Like,
I don't think he's going to quite do a fireball. Because what if you use the fireball and nothing happens? You've just wasted 150.
But if you use a bolt and nothing happens, then you just wasted a lightning bolt. You can use that argument both sides.
Yeah, my stays, I agree. It is not over yet if Stoobs plays the half solidly, but it's not looking great. I don't know if you re-roll that.
You can't re-roll it. Like, you allowed the middle of the field to be kind of open. so far back.
Apparently you can. Apparently you can re-roll it. And I don't think you step up that high elf. I don't think you do it.
The thing I don't like about that is that the ball was so far back, he's not going to expose that gap in your defense.
If anything, if he tries to go and expose a gap right there on your defense, it doesn't help him. It stretches his team out. He doesn't want that. He's low enough in players as it is.
So wait, you use a reroll, and then you're still going to leave that gap on defense. Why was that reroll used?
he's actually seen the floor taste blood. He doesn't want to lose a level 4 catch.
This is actually making me mad. If you're going to still leave that gap, why use that reroll?
I'm just going to let him run with it, folks. Just let him be mad. Go on. Vent your frustrations, TheTrueBlu. Don't know why we used a reroll. Nablavector knows something we don't. We've just kind of let him have an option to hit Keldor.
I'm more upset than I reasonably should be here.
Looks like a wizard trap.
It looks like we're going to be targeting the movement 9 piece, I want to assume.
Could do, yeah. Are we really
Talk till he's blue in the face.
Can we get some station identification? I don't know what you mean. There's some sort of REBBL term for something. Yeah, Voyageri? Do tell. I think it might be on the movement 9 now that he's moved that garden. Or just move that counter assassin.
Be on the agility 5.
Yeah, I was thinking surely we're not going to double mark that when we're down players. It's not worth it. Yeah, important to move the ball. Maybe 9 can get to it. Agi 5 can get to it.
This is coming in.
Yeah, it's after the movement 9. We get it down.
Michael does a thing.
Mabel.
Natural armor break.
KO's good
Just
enough. Do not dot defeat it, please.
Grandview King, you're lying right now. My name is Fake Blues.
Dr. Feet. I mean, basic radio stuff. I don't know, man. Like, you're watching the Chubstep stream. We're hosting. We're watching REBBL playoffs. Stoobings versus Nablavector. Round 64. I've got TheTrueBlu on the couch. Casting couch. Wink. That's it, man.
My name is Fake Blues. Thank you very much.
Sorry, my mistake. Fake Blues. And I'm a skinny hop. 99.7 WBLK, home of all your favourite Blood Bowl hits. A word from our sponsor, the horse track. What, we're gonna have to just beat the dead horse? I don't know.
Yes, we are. Beat the dead horse, then I'll talk about the sack that Stoobings didn't take once again.
I forgot to change it back, alright? When I had to reload the replay, I forgot to change it off to just learn skills.
Voyager, I want to know exactly who has block here, okay?
Look, I'm dumb.
Don't
okay?
hate, appreciate.
This isn't for your benefit, it's for mine. We actually failed to break armor on the Norseman there. How surprising.
Sean Man. Don't forget the thrower. The thrower for free.
I've supplied the glue factory with enough werewolves to last probably 2 seasons. I think it's okay. I think the glue factory is doing fine. But yeah, I do appreciate the sponsor from the glue factory. Worked with them for a while. They always love my business. It's a real big 1 in 9.
It is a big 1 in 9. All of a sudden, you have a chance to do something. I don't know if it's going to work out, but...
I mean, I don't even know what the something is.
That's why it's a chance, okay? I didn't describe it because... Okay?
Because okay.
Just go with it.
Okay. Are we going to block Chab here? Yes. And we're going to get him down to... Who needs block? Am I right?
I think Chab's going to die here.
Time to say goodbye. Where are we going to put him? Where's
That's
the base?
Prince.
Where are we dropping, boys? Oh no. Oh, he's okay.
Oh, I saw the armor break and I'm just like, did I call it?
No. So one time I played the trumpet for one of my Brits and then he died. I was like, oh. I didn't mean that.
There is a bribe in play. You can still foul that piece.
Nope.
It is not safe.
It's not a good foul. I'll tell you that.
It's an amazing foul against a Niggle.
Against a what? Sorry?
Niggle.
Yeah, I didn't hear you there.
Okay.
I thought you said Nurgle. I was like, what's Nurgle? What game are you watching?
Yeah, I decided to switch up games. Stoobings isn't providing me with enough entertainment.
Are you sure?
Nablavector is just...
Oh dear, that's a failed dodge. Don't reroll that, please.
Doesn't. Oh, I thought Deathlord was going to get his due.
I wanted to see Deathlord do another thing, I'm not gonna lie. With the leader, that's all he's good for, right?
Yeah. Your Stoobings, who do you target?
A high elf.
Man, you're so smart. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm thinking of targeting the Agility 5 Movement 7 Thrower.
I think, yeah, I mean that's what he's going for. Yeah, that's a good point, Showman. Imagine 11 turns to figure out you're both casting another game. That would be quite the meme, but no. Oh.
Get the knockdown onto the amazing thrower.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. He's alright. He'll get better.
Stop rolling snakes, Stoobs. Come on now.
I know, you roll good enough in the armor and then you... you just roll snakes. If anyone can do it, it is me, yeah. I have said many times I am a professional idiot.
He's going for the potato play.
Potato. You taste that, TheTrueBlu? Bit of starch. Don't like it.
You don't have to like it. It's what's being done here.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it. We've just been over this.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew. I don't like it.
I don't mind it. Just because if you use the bolt here, there isn't an amazing recovery from the Agility 5 catcher.
True. It is harder now that he's done those 2 blocks. It didn't make it. He had like a 2+ dodge to get to the ball carrier.
Initially, it was bad, but now that he got those blocks off, it makes it a reasonable play. I don't mind the potato here.
Uh oh.
We do hear the lightning bolt come in, and it fizzles.
That Norseman has worn his rubber boots. Lumi has worn his rubber boots. And yeah. Nice wizard. Idiot. I suppose is a custom around here.
The fireball would have done so much better. I agree, Alder.
Wasted a perfectly good fireball, not lightning bolt. Baited the whiz top, please. Stoobings' magic is kicking in. We all thought he was choking, but he's a genius.
The real thing with Stoobings is that he has to go down to turn on that Stoobings magic.
Yeah.
Like, if he's in control of the game, that's where he's choking. So maybe...
That's the secret cap. I'm always choking. Just keep stoobing and stoobing until he stops wiggling. Okay. One-man fireball was the play. I've never heard that, and I hope that doesn't become a thing, because that makes me feel sick. Calculated throwing. Oh,
calculated throwing to just make yourself have a chance later in the game. Exactly, John R. Exactly.
Stoobings knew something we didn't. He knew the wizard was gonna fail. Of all the times to roll a 1.
There's a lot of bad times to roll a 1. Let's not kid ourselves here.
Yeah, but that was a especially bad time.
Right. No, wait. I actually see what happened here. He got it to Lumi. Lumi hacked the system and made it so that way the lightning bolt couldn't get him.
Okay.
That damn computer player.
Still potentially 2 die on the ball, but it's a lot of dice to roll to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you roll a 1 in your own armor. Oh my god, there is actually. Oh my god.
No, I've seen the medal. I'm looking at them here and there.
I like the Darkest Dungeon one. That one makes me happy. We're not blitzing the ball, we're just blitzing a hole and basing up the ball. Should play more Darkest
At least you're going to force a blitz onto the ball here. It sucks that's going to be with your agility 5.
What about cheese?
You just don't do it. You can get a blitz off and also push someone into a Chab the Chap's range for a jump up hit before you do score here.
We're just forcing the score. Okay. Don't mind it. Don't mind if I do.
You don't have to see it, Incesticide, because Stoobings has to see it. So it's a good thing that you're not playing the Norse here.
No, he is going to see it because he's watching the show.
But he doesn't have to think it through. There's a difference.
Okay. Yeah, Professor Chaos, the elves could just start rolling 1s, yeah.
That's not a fun strategy.
Yeah, no, that's the worst strategy.
Have you ever rolled 1s as elves?
Yes.
It just sucks.
Oh dear. Speaking of 1s.
If we do a blitz off with Lumi here, that means we have to see a GFI.
Yeah. And we're taking other dice rolls before that. Well, we're getting knocked down.
No illustrious 5 SPP play.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I made it. Touchdown. We have an even game, technically. It's 1-1. Oh. Flex.
Yeti decides to get up.
That is spoilers. The stream has not seen it yet.
Start going through your animations faster, okay?
When I'm casting, I don't skip them.
I mean, I just look at human cheerleaders and I immediately skip that.
Nope. One high elf.
It has to be dwarf works.
Is it a player disadvantage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 versus 1, 2,
10 on 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 on 10. Doable. Says he's on fire with the memes. Yeah. He always is, though. We have the Yeti back. Hooray! He was merely waiting till the perfect time. So, 5 turns to score as the High Elves. Easily doable.
Yeah, it's happened, if I'm gonna be honest, but at least Stoobings gave himself a shot. That's all you can ask for sometimes.
Yeah. Also, potential for overtime if it does come to a draw.
He's burping mimes hard.
I think someone's brain broke there.
What's wrong with these mimes? These mimes.
Glowy Factor seems short of Yeti. Rumble Beast sweats. After all these memes, I have faith Stoobings will pull it back. It would make for an interesting game, wouldn't it? The turnaround.
There is a Ulf Warner named Orphis Ornan and the thrower named Lustful Lark.
Who died from a GFI?
Found got Ornan and Lark died to Death Floor.
Yeah, the floor got him. Chad killed Ursus. But I mean, you'll take a dead blitzer when you've killed these
It was
two.
just a rookie. It's expensive, but you can handle it. The Apothecary was also used on Ornan, and it was, I want to say, just a worse bust. Maybe it was an AV bust, strength bust. I don't know the injury table that well. But, I mean, after its second permanent injury.
Yeah, the Glow Factors just had an order for 500 pert sticks, so we need that Yeti dead. Good joke, Magikarp. I kind of stole it, but, you know, I'm in charge here. Will we see another perfect defense coming in for the Norse? Or will a rock take out the Yeti and send him off to the factory?
It was an 8. It was a strength bust.
Oh.
Iron. There you go, buddy.
Did you rewind to find that?
No, I just remembered.
I just remembered. Or did you look at a clip, maybe?
No, I have a memory. It can be used sometimes.
I don't have a memory. That was a riot. Both teams gained a turn. That is not what you really want to see. Giving the Elves some more time to score. Oh dear.
Every time Yeti dies, somewhere a little fairy gives a Chorfit's claws.
Oh dear, we've committed the guard and we got nothing out of it.
I not really a huge fan of being super aggressive here.
I know, we have 6
You're gonna
turns.
get hit back.
Oh no. Is Nablavector choking now?
Yes, Alder. That is exactly what Sean Man is saying.
That's what you're hoping, Aldar. That's what you're hoping. Just keep praying. Yeah, I don't... The elves could just play this. Nablavector could play this like he did the first half, and he'd be fine.
He's doing something different. Nablavector is doing something different than what he did in the first half, where he's going to be trying to fight a little bit more. He gets a scoring threat out immediately. Pull out the chaps.
That's a bold move. I think this time, if Stoobings has any shot on the ball, he will take it. He won't let another one slip past him.
As long as he sees it. Because I have a sneaking feeling he did not see it last time. Alternatively, killed the team Stoobs, put the players on the market.
Yeah. Don't know how
I like you, Voyager.
Voyager. Why is everyone after? Yeah, it's just a funny meme. He got KO'd and he didn't come back. We were convinced it was because he saw what the Death Flare done and he didn't want to go to the glue factory. So that's what that was the story that we were creating. Iron Adept. Or Iron Master. Whatever you want to be called. Oh,
And that is a team. That's a Chorf team. And it deserves to die, Alder. Iron, and what I have to say to you is you can play Norse without a Yeti. That's why I want to see it dead.
I mean, Iron Master is just a gifted man with Norse, because that run, I watched that video from True, and it was amazing.
And if you want to see how that run continued, check out Dr. Hep's channel here on Twitch.
Wow.
It was played about 10 hours ago, or at least that's when it started.
Good plug, TrueBlu. Good plug.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Only on Tuesdays. And today's not Tuesday, so is really a half-assed attempt.
Yeah, no, it's Monday actually, yeah, no. I was thinking, is it Tuesday? It's past midnight here. So, thankfully I don't have work tomorrow at 6 AM, so I have work at 3 PM instead, so it's good. It's all good.
Incesticide, what I have to say is if you think Norse without a Yeti is bad, check out my own videos.
Don't.
Norse without a Yeti. I'll plug myself there. I'm done.
Yeah, these guys are taking full advantage of the 4-minute turns. Maybe Superfed has a point. I'm only doing that to start a pot, by the way. I don't actually think Superfed has a point.
The game has been going on for almost 2 hours now, but...
Yeah, an hour and a half.
Fine. Come on, get it right.
The riot hasn't helped matters, to be honest.
No, it hasn't.
He has got 2 scoring threats.
Incesticide, you want to talk to JJ Cash? He likes humans without an ogre.
You want to talk about to JJ Cash? Maybe not now though, because he plays Bash.
He plays humans in like every other league, so...
I know. I've had the pleasure of beating him up in Clan League. He had only the ogre left in the pitch. What did you miss? A riot? Yeah, pretty much nothing but
just talking to people.
Yeti is refusing to move. He does not want to risk death floor.
That new beam says.
Stoobs did score, yes. He made a very starchy play and it paid off.
What you did miss is I think you missed the wizard fizzling.
Yeah. And there was various talk about how we can't believe we wasted the fireball and a lightning bolt. Surely we want to do something about this movement 9.
We'd assume that you have to get rid of a scoring threat here, right?
Please don't let us go to overtime.
I downsized that GIF like 3 times. It was uber HD.
See you in overtime. Oh, gads. Okay, so we're ignoring the movement 9 and we're just going for this elf instead. Okay.
Pushes. You can't re-roll that.
No, you definitely don't. Well.
Gonna hit the guard player now with Raunchy Ravers. Gets the knockdown.
No armor rate, but that's expected. His armor rate a little bit more durable.
You need to keep Lumi to kind of protect the middle a little bit more, and then you can move Salty Salivate and Sam to potentially mark up.
I think at the moment we just don't care about this movement 9, which might be a mistake. But maybe he's leaving it there because he wants him to score. Or
he might be trying to bait it.
Yeah.
Heard Stoobings is a master baiter. Just ask the wizard.
Careful. Careful. So we've just based up with one player. Might have liked to see a double base, but maybe Stoobings kind of wants to bait out the quick score. Vuvuzelas, man. Yeah, he won't stop the score, no.
I think Ravers is going to get punched by the tackle piece.
You think?
I'm willing to think that, yeah.
How many signs are you going to bet
I'm
on
willing to bet on it. I'll bet 20 scions.
Ooh.
In? Stoobings has sent me a message. The game is paused for 1 minute.
Yeah, I just got that too. Okay, time to check up on memes. God, that is really high definition. That's probably the most high definition GIF I've ever seen.
I would agree with that, Harry Zord. I don't think he wants to score yet.
You were right. I didn't agree to the bet, so you don't get any signs off me. And that is Raunchy Ravers KO'd. Well. I prophesy some snakes in overtime. Okay, Professor Chaos has put his bet down. He's gonna be some snakes in overtime. But will there be snakes?
Prophesize that Stoobings is going to get a shot on the ball, and he's not going to take
I
it.
was going to say he's not going to take it.
Our man just wants the Yeti to die somehow, some way. Someone check this man's bag. I think he has a rock in the stadium.
Can we get some security in here just to make sure there's no rocks thrown at this precious boy? But I suppose if he does, I suppose if he does die,
kill the bee.
If he does die to a rock, then everyone has like another excuse to ping Rumblebee.
Exactly. Okay, everybody, let's throw rocks at this player. Let's kill the Yeti. Herring Zord, I am willing to bet no, he will not.
By the way, he says thanks for the follow. You've watched playoff coverage so far, you will know that I have notifications off.
Sace is coming in with another meme.
Stoobings digging. I just have to fail eventually. That's so good. Stimming.
I just have to switch to Discord just every now and then, just looking for the memes.
Every time there's a pause, it's a meme break. Turns are taking so long, it's crazy. Right, what are we doing right now, Nablavector? What are we doing? There's not a whole lot of ball protecting right now. The ball can be blitzed.
These memes are golden.
They are golden.
So we see Slimy Superfed get hit. Just pushes.
Yeah, just. No knockdown. No knockdown.
See Stay, I believe, is gonna dodge out.
Yeah. I think he might do. I mean, he could technically dodge him out. Maybe provide an assist for Rex Oriole, but I don't know how much worth that is. He is going to do that. Don't know if it's worth it.
He's just gonna get a pow.
A fat pow?
He's just gonna get fat pow.
Ball isn't safe. We're in that situation again where the ball is not safe.
Do you think Stoobings is gonna go for it?
Well, he hasn't moved the ball carrier yet, so we don't know. Ball still isn't safe. I'm just gonna keep saying that. If he hasn't blitzed the ball, if he didn't blitz the ball in the first half, why would he do it now? Well,
exactly.
Nobody likes a smart Alec. Says the gobble. Okay, ball's safe now. No fat pow. We did not get the RNG map.
It's unfortunate. Let's see. Chab, I still think that meme is probably my favorite. Only Nup has just kept it going. And if anybody does not know the meme, chat here, because I think it's hilarious.
It's a long one. It's almost as long as these turns.
The Ulf can technically still reach the ball. It has break tackle, so you would have to not use break tackle on one of these two dodges, and you can hit the ball.
Yeah, he decides he wants to play.
Be right back.
Just needs to do one dodge actually. If he wants to blitz. Putting pressure on some of these elves. Don't mind it. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Break tackle. 2 2+s. You get one block on it.
Was I looking at it wrong? You can do a 1 break tackle dodge.
Yeah. You cut the corner.
Blitz. Okay.
Cut the corner and take 2 GFIs. Thank God he didn't block his own path. Oh well, he's going for it. Rolled a 1. Re-rolling it. Rolled another 1. Uh-oh.
Nice 1 in 36. Death floor becomes KO floor, and actually Supreme Sace is KO'd.
Oh no. I feel like I curse break tacklers so hard because every time I've watched break tacklers they fail. Because I remember watching just a random noob with Harrowing Sword, and those bulls could not break tackle to save their lives.
You got jinxed, dude. That's so mean. If you get the ball towards the movement 9 piece, you can stall this out pretty effectively.
Yeah.
And assuming that he'd have that shot on the ball and he didn't get it.
Well, you know what? It's an improvement from the first defensive half because at least he went for the ball.
At least he went for the sack this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I have to wait. Nablavector taking the full advantage of the 4-minute turns. Push play to free up a player. Bam.
And got sacked elves would just pick it up. Possible Voyager, but at least you're forcing them to roll dice.
Yeah.
And that's all you can really ask for.
Break tackle, new diving tackle. We find a random POW on Slimy Superfed. And we get an injury too.
Oh, it's double movement busted.
Oh, he's dead. Oh dear.
3 players retired or killed.
Oh no.
For Stoobings this
Hang
game.
on, is that a double smashed hip as well? That was he smashed his hip and
Smashed
his
his
ankle.
smashed ankle.
At least he can't go any lower. I mean, runner and walker. Oh dear. Viv as well. Bring out the crutches. That's a good one.
We get a wheelchair on the field.
We need a wheelchair. He's pretty much a Norse death roller at this point if we give him a wheelchair.
A Norse death roller with no juggernaut or break tackle.
Oh dear lord. Looks like a handoff into pass into stall in the end zone. Probably.
You can't stall in the end zone.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, Presidents try to do a thing, but you just roll 3s instead of 2s.
Does REBBL stadiums have ramps for this kind of player? We might have to.
Stoobings is now at the head of the ramp-up division in REBBL.
That was really good. Well played. Oh, that was super good. That was even stolen from chat as well. That came from your own noggin. And yes, only GG. Honestly. Maybe the Norse should have went on offense first, eh?
Sean, man, he just wants to desperately see this Yeti die somehow, somewhere.
Sean Man has bloodlust for the Yeti. It's not over yet. There's still things alive. Making sure to fully protect the ball carrier because there's still a runner, an actual runner, unlike this fake runner. He can do things. Sorry, I mean Walker.
If he dies to a undead team, all of a sudden he's going to be movement busted once again. There is hope for 5e Superfed to be movement busted even more. It's not going to stop at 2.
Yeah, he's gonna kill himself on a block here. Just you wait.
Mr. Chaos wants to see some elves die. I think Stoobings wanted to see elves die too. And you're just not getting it.
Not today, bucko. You've had your one quota. One high elf has died.
If he's going to help out Professor Chaos and kill some elves, I think you start... What's that? Okay, I'm just going to say that. And you palm him into the ground, and then you step on his head, because that thing is gross and doesn't deserve to live. And this is coming from a high elf coach.
Will he take the Yeti block before he does anything else? I feel like this Yeti hasn't really had a chance to shine. He's just sort of lumbered about, being one-diced, KO'd, Blitz coming in, gets a power on Cassio, doesn't matter. Armor holds.
He's at least putting pressure on the ball here. He wants to have an opportunity to one turn yet again, so that way he can lose another player to the death floor.
Oh, that's cruel. Oh no, here's another one. You're golden.
Fiction, death floor struck today. It's a lustful lark.
You're golden. Yeah, unfortunately,
It's like Rumblebee.
Death Floor took out Lustful Lark.
Nurgle coach used to be a chaos coach. He's trying to do things with Norse and they just die more easily.
Yeah, turns out AV7 is less durable than AV8. Who'd have thunk it? Also, nice wild animal. Has one chance to
Iron. He played Nurgle in. That's what he played Nurgle in.
And what? What did he play Nurgle in?
Clan.
Drop it out for me. That's fine.
All right. It starts with a C, ends with an N.
Clan.
There's an L in there.
I got it. I got it. It's clan.
So he played Nurgle in Clan. He played Chaos in REBBL.
Chap the chapped. Might be getting chubbed here. We still have the bribe.
You have to remember that there's still... I was going to say, there's still a bribe. I'd foul him.
Apple him, just so we can foul him.
If only he had an Apple to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna deny that term. Fiction, sorry to say. Message got botted and then I denied it. Was straight up flatulence. That is very, very, very polite for saying was straight up farts. Baiting the surf.
We're gonna give Stoobings a 2-turn to try to score. It was the Chaos team with straight up flatulence. That was the team name.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. Sorry. midnight here. Give me a break. What did you try and copy pasta? We know we should be a knuckle team. Oh, hang on.
It looks like he's gonna move some players, create a screen, and do just a good old-fashioned pass to the Agility 5.
Detecting a little bit of greed here. But it might actually be safer over there. Actually, yeah, it will actually definitely be safer over here. Because you can use, when you do the pass, you can use the player that's passed to actually screen. Not sure I like using the movement 9 to screen, but for Wednesday the game, fine.
We'll pass into OT. Sean Man is predicting it.
Into Dead Yeti.
Oh, pass. The Yeti's gonna score a touchdown to win the game.
No.
Marvel. And then we still tag the B, because this time he did something good.
Into Dead Yetis, somehow.
Gets hit with a rock.
Here comes the pass. Oh no.
On 36.
Well, the memes
Yeah,
come
shot.
true. Elves have to fail sometime. Double one. Snake eyes. Now it's time for some Meltsu magic.
Fiction is purposely spelling things to get around the chat bot.
Right. See, this is the time where I just allow it. Now we get to surf the movement 9. It's a surf stadium. Oh! What's happened to him? He's just badly hurt.
Badly hurt.
Sorry, mate.
He has an apothecary. I think I would have apothecaried that just in case we're going into OT.
Dodging to pick up past to the Yeti. He's got the ball.
Get the ball.
Oh, he's just chucking it. He's melt-seeing him.
It is a 4+ intercept.
Oh, yeah. I heard the other dice roll there, and I had a feeling. Oh no, he rolled a 6 on the intercept. Oh no.
And yeah, I'm willing to say that is GG.
Free SPP. Hey, it's free SPP. That's no meme.
So the thrower was really just playing 4D chess. He told his catcher to drop the ball so that way he can get some SPP.
All the stories that you can just create out of thin air in this game, it's like, yeah, that's the reason why it happened. It was all part of the plan.
Was.
Can't believe it. It's a good try. Saw a bait to injure a thrower after failing his GFIs. Lightline fever into the Yeti's hand. Yeah. Yeah, just on principle, I feel like you're supposed to surf him. I think it's worse. Totally couldn't result in a quad skulls, right?
I think you surf with disco ball to score.
Yeah.
Just it's
Surf with the ball carrier to fully assert dominance, yeah. My stays, I agree with you. I think it was the right decision. He had to try it. He had to try a little bit of Meltsu magic.
I don't hate going for it at all. That was the right play. You can't mark up that player and make it a harder intercept. He rolled a 6 regardless. Nice late in games.
Wait, oh!
We're gonna see.
Oh, this is the ultimate
This
grid.
surf.
disrespect.
This is the ultimate respect. Forget respect fouls. We're gonna see respect serfs.
Gonna use his own stadium against him. Here we go. Bye bye, Mr. Berserker. Super sucky soul. Uh oh. No! Jesus Christ. When I said goodbye, I didn't really mean forever. Ugh. Oh dear. Now you kind of wish that Stoobings won, so that his next opponent didn't really have any.
Retired. This team may be retired.
That's a big oof. May he suck in Valhalla. I mean, if anything, this does definitely confirm a reroll will be
anyways,
happening.
okay, I had no idea about that in this case.
But this definitely means that he needs a reroll.
Yeah, there's no miracle run, meaning that you somehow play the team next season.
No. There's no way you can rebuild that.
Stoob to Div 1. That's what I think.
I think he deserves it. Or Norse. Maybe not after this game. This game would put anyone off playing Norse, to be honest. Do you want to get outbashed by High Elves? Play Norse.
For fun. If you're not crappy and you actually take sacks on the ball.
Oh, coming out there with the BM. And laughs about it maniacally. Oof. Dodge in. Push him into the end zone so he doesn't get to his turn 16. Yeah, seems good.
I always gotta throw some shade at Stoobs. He can take it better than most people.
I mean, he can certainly take a pounding. Oh my word. I'm taking the GFIs. Still has 3 rerolls. Elves fail eventually, right?
Oh. They don't ever. Right, it's been 0 seconds for like the last 3 movements that you did with that player.
Which player?
The one that he moved last second, Nomens.
Oh no, and there we go. It's the end of the game.
Yes! Oh.
You just mad with heart, but that's just... Oh, Stoobings. Today was not your day. He didn't use the bribe. No, he did not use the bribe. And here we go. Touchdown for Nomentano Athletics.
Nablavector played a very, very good game. I think Stoobings' opportunities, his defense in the first half was really good, besides not taking the sack when he had the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, congrats to Nablavector for progressing forward, and commiserations, big F's in chat for Stoobings for losing the game and losing players. 4 deaths in 1 game. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
It's a good thing that this was the last game, because I don't think he would want to play it.
No, you wouldn't. REBBL is overrated. Yeah, you're right, Skytolo. Yeah, so there we go. Anything you want to say before we end the cast?
No, that was just a fun game to cast. Stoob is... Let the memes just be unleashed.
Let the memes be unleashed, yeah. Are we going to Hole's channel? We could do, yeah. Okay. Post X post. Yeah, well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming to watch. Thanks to TrueBlu for agreeing to co-cast with me. Very fun. If you want to see more from TrueBlu, you can go see him on his Twitch channel. Feel free to post your link in Twitch right now.
Let me hold up then. Jeez, I had no idea that this was coming.
Well, you know, people do it for me. I'll do it for them.
Cool.
So.
And then if you want to see how did one turn with Norse, check my clips.
Check his clips.
And it's a not in 4.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Okay.